Thank you for joining us as we continue to talk about leadership. But there is one word that many leaders are afraid of, and that word is change. Naturally, people get excited about new, but some reason they become fearful about change. Although they're both the same thing. Imagine someone getting a new cell phone. Is it change? Yes. But because it's new, there's this wow, I get something in my hand. But when you go to try to change something that people have always done, when you try to change something that has functioned a certain way for an extended period of time, most people are going to confront it with fear. But guess what? As a leader, you are called to make change. You're called to make change. And many times when we think about change, we run all the way to John chapter 2 when Jesus turned the tables over and we get so excited. Man, I'm going to turn some tables over and I'm about to just change the world. And in reality, Jesus did that one time. Every other time Jesus talked about change, discussed change with his disciples, it was in a very diplomatic way. So I want to use Luke 14 as opposed to John chapter 2 to discuss how to present change and how to implement change in a way that will have lasting impact. So I'm going to give you 3 pointers. This is not the only way to do it. This is what I found to be effective. So I hope that you adopt it, but feel free to change it, maneuver it, massage it, however you need to make sure that it fits your situation. Let's look at John chapter 14. I'm going to start at verse 28 when Jesus is talking about becoming a disciple, which is a change. Listen what he says in verse 28. But don't begin until you count the cost. For who would begin construction of a building without first getting estimates and then checking to see if there is enough money to pay the bills? Otherwise, you might complete only the foundation before running out of funds. And then how everyone will laugh at you. Number one, here's the first thing. If you're talking about long-term change, prepare your thoughts. Prepare your thoughts. A lot of times we just get so emotional about change. We see another church do something. We see another business do something. We see something online and we're like, we have to do that and we have to do it that way. Pause. Count the cost. Prepare your thoughts. Prepare your thoughts because you want to make sure it's something that you can actually do. Like he said, you don't want, as a leader, for people to turn around and laugh at you. Because once you destroy your reputation as a leader, as someone who's not prepared, someone who has not counted the cost, anything you say from that point on, people will laugh at because they'll figure you don't know how to do it. So anytime you're thinking about presenting change, prepare your thoughts. Sit down with a friend, sit down with a mentor and really think through, hey, here's my idea. This is how I think we can implement it. Let's start with this. Then we'll go to this. What do you think about it? And open yourself up to critique because although you may have the plan, you may not have the best way to execute it. Or you may have the idea, but you may not have the best plan to execute that idea. So number one, make sure you prepare your thoughts. Let's see what else Jesus says when we talk about discipleship. Look at verse 31. Or what king would ever dream of going to war without first sitting down with his counselors and discussing whether his army of 10,000 is strong enough to defeat the 20,000 soldiers who are marching against him? So number one, prepare your thoughts privately. But then, I love this one, preheat the room. Preheat the room. You know what that means? Who are the power brokers that are going to be in the room when you present the idea? Do not surprise them. Already meet with them privately. Say, hey, I'm going to present this in business meeting. Hey, I'm going to present this at the next board meeting. Tell me your thoughts. Because what will happen, they will give you wisdom. They will give you insight. And then here's the thing. They will support you when you stand up. Remember we just talked about you don't want people laughing at you? The power brokers in the room won't allow people to laugh at you. Why? Because they will support you, and nobody wants to laugh at the power broker. So the first thing you want to do is prepare your thoughts privately, then preheat the room. Talk to those power brokers in the room. Don't talk to people who you know going to agree with you. Talk to that person that you know most likely is going to be like, nope, not here. Talk to that person. Hey, I want to present this. Give me your thoughts. Talk to your counselors, because that's what we're instructed to do as we count the cost. And lastly, present the plan. Lastly, present the plan. Notice, don't present your passion. Don't present an idea without a plan. Present the plan. Because most times what we do in church leadership, in entrepreneurial leadership, or whatever capacity, we have this great idea. We want to change the world. The next question, how? I mean, if we all just get together and... No. You should already say, here's what I believe should be our first step. And we can accomplish this first step by doing X, Y, Z. And when you present a plan that the power brokers have already reviewed, that you in your mind have prepared, guess what? Change will become easier. Notice what I said. I didn't say the change would be easy, but it will become easier. So remember, as a leader, you're called to make change. Here's my philosophy, my steps. Prepare your thoughts privately. Preheat the room by talking to the power brokers in the room. And lastly, present a plan with detail. Not just emotion, detail. Not just with passion and a loud voice, with detail. And watch people follow. Go lead.